Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I think I'm good. I'm just making sure. I think I need to turn down the music a little bit on my screen. There you go. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You guys like this? Thanks, bro. Yeah, I had to get a haircut. No, brushing up just a little bit. I'm enjoying the live stream or the countdown with the music vibe, like getting the day started. Like behind the scenes was like I'm just vibing, messaging people and stuff. Just like this music's pretty good. I hope it really is copyright free. I really do. If it's not, most of my videos have been getting demonetized, so I really need to figure it out. But I was just vibing. What's up? What's up? Good morning. Nice haircut, bro. Thanks for the giveaway yesterday. Absolutely, man. There's still one more giveaway. The TX3 funded guy, my representative that works for TX3 funded, hasn't replied back to me. Hasn't read my message. He's a little slow, so bear with me. Or I forgot the guy's name that has a TX3 funded account. I promise you, he gets back to me. Just a little slow right now, and then I have to message the boss, which is the owner of the company. I don't want to do that, but sometimes I have to get the guy's attention. So, got to pay out. Said, got to get a fresh haircut. This haircut was planned a week and a half ago, actually, because my guy's always busy. Yo. Well, we here, man. We here. Welcome to Tuesday. Tuesday, gentlemen and ladies, if you are out there. I don't think I have any female watchers really. We here. We show up. We show up to the markets every day. Sometimes we trade, sometimes we don't. Sometimes we make money, sometimes we don't. It's all a gamble. It's all risky. And Angelo said it's Taco Tuesday, bruh. That's right. Get yourself some taco de lengua. Put a lot of, oh my gosh, cilantro. I love cilantro. I would take handfuls of cilantro whenever my wife cooks with it and she has like leftover. It's like handful and throw it on like my brown rice or whatever, ground turkey. Yes, sir. Is that office a building or a room? It is my room, office room, on top of a car dealership. Right under my feet is a service bay. They're fixing cars and stuff here, and then behind that wall is downstairs is the showroom floor. Yes, we passed that combine, bro. We passed that combine, so I am now this one right here. So I have full funded accounts with TopStep, and I'm gonna trade this one separately to get to the buffer. So now I need to pick another prop firm that I want to really like. I might go with TX3 funded and buy challenges because they don't give it to me for free. They give me a marketing account to trade with them, like basically just a demo account. And whoever, maybe other people choose to trade with their marketing account and act like it's real, but I'm not going to do that. So I'll buy TX3 funded accounts, get max funded with them, hopefully, and then have that as a second prop firm since I represent them. So I had tacos yesterday. Oh, bro, there's no Monday tacos. It's only Taco Tuesday, Will. Now you have to have tacos again today. Canadian tacos must hit different. Keep the women out of your pocket. A wise man told me once, then better stay away from this channel. Oh, gosh. All genders are welcome here, but I mainly have male audience when I look at it. So Hey, congrats, bro. You recommend TopStep? Yes, as far as making sure you're going to get paid out, like having zero doubts about getting paid out from a prop firm, in my opinion, TopStep is like top dog. Apex Trader Funding is like the next one, but that trailing drawdown intraday really messes with psychology, my psychology at least. But they pay out too. I just know TopStep to be like the longest standing legitimate prop firm in the US. You know, so if I'm gonna want to get paid consistently and know that they're gonna be here long term, it's TopStep. How dare you assume chat gender? Chat gender. That's funny, man. I love TopStep. Yeah, for real, bro. Same here. I do too. They are a little bit like a walled garden. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like Apple. I associate them to Apple. I don't know if I've said this on the live before, but I associate TopStep to Apple because they're very like, you don't get to work with Apple. You can't call Apple and say, hey, I want to work with you. Apple calls you when they want to work with you. And the same thing with TopStep. TopStep doesn't like allow people to work with them. If you are good enough and fit their parameters, they'll reach out to you to want to work with you. And they have their own platform, TopStep X, and they're just trying to have control over, all aspects, which I can understand in a business perspective. But yeah. All right, well, we here, man. We here. I appreciate you guys joining on, and good for you to show up to the markets again. And markets are always here for us. And we just have to be here, be present and show up to the market. So that I was really struggling with that this morning, just being present. I can tell. Just really, my mind was just like racing to do this, and my team messages me at like 4:30, 5 a.m. in my time. I'm already replying back to them, which is fine. I usually do. And I can just tell, like, I'm not present. I'm not present with myself. I'm just kind of like letting the morning like take me, So I had to take a few minutes before I even like turned on the camera, turned on the laptop, and just like sat there in my car and then up here and just stayed quiet. Like, I don't meditate or anything like that. I just stay quiet and I just allow myself to know that I'm avoiding myself, and just like be present. So I do believe in God and I do pray. I'm not trying to go on that tangent, but I'm just saying, like, being present and aware of this present moment is I can't stress this enough, the most important thing that I've learned in this like trading journey is that. And there's no amount of journaling and meditating and cold baths, what are the ice plunges that you can do to make yourself present. You know what I mean? It's just being aware enough to know that you're not present to be present. So let's go. Let's jump into these charts. All right, let's take a look at what we got going on. All right. Fred, what's up? Let's get it. Maddie, good morning, bro. Maddie, you're early. The Maddie usually show up a little bit later, bro. Like 7:30, it feels like. See, I'm aware. I know what's up. Gotcha. Start there, then possibly more to move to Lucid. Lucid is another good one. They're a little newer, but I like their rules. It's just like TopStep's, and I like TopStep's rules. Next question is: there's no activation fee. Attractive too, man. To me, TopStep offers. What's your opinion? TopStep and Lucid are pretty much hand in hand now because there's no activation fee on both. TopStep made that switch, so it's a good move for both. Lucid's cool. You gotta put me out there, bro. Why you gotta put me out? Bro. You know what I mean? It's like that. It's like the kid that shows up late to class. Like if I was a teacher and then he came in early, like you were the student that came in early, and I'm with all my class, I'd be like, oh, look who decided to come in early, everybody. And all the people in the class are like, they're like laughing. Maddie's late. That's what we say. I'm sorry, I just went off that tangent, bro. I just envisioned you walking in like super late, and I'm that teacher's like, oh, look who decided to come in early today. I'm just kidding. Wait, we didn't get Buff Shack yesterday, even though we got 50 likes. Oh, wait, I didn't know that was included. I'll still hit it today. I will. I promise. I'll do that today. So no matter what, I'm gonna make sure we get that. Curls in. NBGG, what's up? Good morning. Appreciate it, bro. Yes, I had to get a fresh haircut. My guy Hans the barber here in Scottsdale. Freaking, I went from barber to barber for the last 3 years out here, bro. Just barber to barber. And, you know, there's like a certain vibe you got to get for one. And then two, you can tell when people don't care. And like, I'd walk out, I'd be like, oh my gosh, this is really bad. Or, oh my gosh, I'm like embarrassed. And finally, I found this guy on Instagram. He was following one of my clients. Went out there. We were vibing. He loves the box. And he cut my hair. And I was like, oh. You know what I mean, for us guys. When you finally find your barber, it's like a relief, you know? So I'm in a good mood. I just want to have some fun, you know. Markets can be stressful sometimes. So I'm just trying to, you know, take it chill and enjoy ourselves. You know what I mean? All right, let's jump into the charts. Before I get too distracted. Y'all distracted me. All right, let's go. Same thing that we always do, right? 1 hour. Let's go down to the 1 hour. We got 1 hour supply right here. All right. And then we have a 1 hour demand. So the thing is with price action currently where it's at, it's a bit too tight on the NASDAQ. So some risky trades there. Oh, wait, you guys can't see it on my trading view, bro. I'm over here moving my trading view as if you guys can see it. Boom. So we are in this 1 hour supply. Okay. So shorts do look pretty interesting up here, but there is a 1 hour demand here. See that here? So it's pretty risky for any sort of like breakout trade because there could be buyers coming in right here. Right, we really don't know. So let's look left to see if there's any indication. Okay, so we're pushing some highs back in January 13th. So it's a pretty risky area because we could try to break out here or we could fail. I don't want to push anything currently. If we look at current price action. We got higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high. And then we broke this lower high. So essentially we'd want to be looking at shorts up here. Potentially. Right? But because we're about to break, we're close to these highs, I don't know if I feel too confident in the long setup. So NQ, nothing too clear for me. Yet, you know, maybe you guys see something that I don't, but NQ I'm gonna kind of stay away from. MGC. Hold on, my team is not on time, and I am not cool with that. You have to stay on time. Even if I can't tell if they are on time, I want them to be on time because it's the most important thing to me, being on time. Trying to catch up, but you guys are chatting away without me. What happens if you request a payout and then blow the accounts? I think you just start over. And actually, I wanted to show you guys this, but I got the payout requested, right? But here's the thing. They do a profit split now. I think at a certain point on this account, this is my fourth payout, I think, or third payout. I don't know which one it is. But the payouts that I requested yesterday, there are profit splits now. So that's okay with me. I mean, it's literally $4,000 that I'll be getting, but I was like surprised to see a profit split. So I need to look up what it is with TopStep, or maybe they don't take you to funded. Okay, so this account 996 and 967, those are the two express accounts. So 1, 2, 3. I'm on my fourth payout with them, and they're taking profit splits. On your fifth payout, after your fifth payout, they evaluate whether you go live or not. So I just wanted to show that for anybody on the TopStep side. Very interesting to see that. Meaning, like, would you start with TopStep's no activation or the OG monthly activation? I would do the no activation. Take short. NQ, yeah, NQ's kind of dumping right now, which is nice. I don't see much right now. Price is tight. Might be because of news. I haven't checked news, but there is Fed rates tomorrow. This Fed rate decision. So I can suspect that today's going to be pretty choppy because everybody's going to be waiting for FOMC tomorrow or rate decision tomorrow. So, is your team late today? What? Oh, yeah. I was talking about you earlier, bro. Yes, TX3 funded. It's just one guy who works with all the affiliates. He is not replying back. I messaged him yesterday, so I'm going to message the owner. He works with a lot of affiliates. Once I message the owner, he'll tell him to message me. So I got you, bro. The other guy got his. Everybody here can vouch. Everybody's always got their account. Push comes to shove. If these guys just like, for whatever reason, don't want to do it, or I don't know, I'll personally send out or buy an account with a prop firm and give it to you. So like, my reputation's number one. So just hang tight. Give me today. I got a lot of driving to do, but I'll message and just make sure we get you. Yo, hit the likes, Maddie. That's right. Listen to Maddie, guys. You guys need to listen to Maddie more, okay? The guy that shows up late to class. You guys have to listen to him, okay? You said hit the like button. He should have said smash the like button, all right? Smash that like button. It's normally 90-10. Okay, that's right. So then at some point with the payouts, I guess at the fourth payout and going forward, it's 90-10 split. I believe it's your first 10K to you, then profit split. Oh, that's right. That's right, first 10K, but I didn't get... That's right. Yeah, you're right. This would have put me over 10K, so yeah. Sleepwalker, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? MNQ. Oh, hold on. Let me do my little analysis, if you want to call it that, on gold. All right, on the 1 hour, there's a nice little double top here, so shorts look pretty interesting. We tapped into this 1 hour supply, and the most immediate 1 hour demand would be down here, which is a large area. High, low, high. The most immediate structure, we already broke below these lows. Potentially shorting here, but we already tapped this 5-minute supply, so it's not valid anymore. So now I'm just gonna kind of chill here and wait. There's nothing I want to jump into on gold. Go back to M&Q, see you guys talking about it. All right, so we're making lows. Very nice. We're breaking it. Potentially shorting in this 13 EMA is interesting. Too many boxes, bro. Too many boxes. I'll delete this box. So this is a 1 hour supply, and then this is now a 5-minute supply. and there's a 13 EMA on my trading view that's dragging just around here. So potentially shorting this down to the 200 EMA could be a nice little setup. But it's just that we're in a 1 hour demand now, and then here's a 5-minute demand just chilling here that hasn't been used yet, right? So there may be some buyers here that are waiting to go long. If I were a bull, like a bull case, you know, we broke all these structures, right? We made higher high here. So we broke all of these lower highs and lower lows. And then now we're at the 5-minute demand, possibly looking to go long. So shorts might work for a short, like a really quick scalp like this. Something like that might work, but it's nothing I want to be involved in right now. Remember, you don't have to trade today, and I forget that sometimes too. I guess I'm speaking out loud for myself. I don't have to trade today. If not trading is a position itself, okay? And I want to be very picky and choosy. I'm gonna have to say this now for myself so I don't overthink it later. I'm copy trading all 4 of the accounts now together, of the first four Express accounts, because they're all generally around the same price, 2,400, 2,300, 2,400. So, but subconsciously I'm feeling the pressure because I'm trading all 4 now, and it's like, oh crap, like your capital is much bigger, you're trading a bit more, and like you're gonna start sizing up a bit more. And I was thinking about that going into my car this morning, like, okay, now I'm copy trading 4. That means I can make more money. But then I was like, yo, can't think that way, right? So I'm going to see how it goes today, trading all 4, how I feel, if I can handle it. If I can't handle it, then I'll break it up into 2 different Express account, like, 2 and 2. And I'll trade 2 and then trade 2 and just kind of keep that flow going. But I wanted to make that known that that's how I feel, is looking at all those Express accounts. It kind of stresses me out, but yeah. Just chilling and enjoying the live. Nice, bro. That's right. We're just chilling and enjoying the live. Same vibes. Calm stream helps set up my day. Agreed. Yeah, I mean, doing nothing is the most boring thing ever, but that's when I realized, like, okay, like you're actually trading because you're waiting for something. Years and years and years, I'd just be like, oh, I'm gonna enter in short because it looks like it's going down. You know what I mean? But yeah. All right, so for NQ, totally fine. Waiting to see what happens in this demand area, which I'm gonna draw out on my trading view and put an alert. Or is it a alert? And then gold, like I said, what do you think? Should we do another giveaway? I mean, 50 was a little bit too easy for y'all. Know what I mean? Yo, this music, I am saving this music for me to listen to. Agreed. No position is also participation in the market. That's it. It was like the first 50 in like 2 weeks. It's true, bro. We were struggling for a little bit, and the streams kind of died off a little bit, but maybe the algorithm is blessing us again, everybody. And I appreciate all the new subscribers. Had a few people, had like 8 people join the Discord last night. So welcome if you're watching. Yeah, you know, good vibes. What's up, Obiama? TD Trades, what's up? If you're feeling generous. Oh, man. All right, let's just do one account, okay? Let's just do one account today. Let's not double it up. Can't shoot all my ammo at once. You know what I mean? All right, let's step up the light goal just a little bit, okay, so that we can do it. Let's hit 55. Okay, we hit 50 yesterday. I'll make it easy. Just 5 more. 5 more, and I'll do a 50K TX3 funded. Okay. And then maybe I do something fun for the 25K with funded hero. Like something like random. I don't know. So I'll still give away both, but I'm not going to just do hashtag comment this for the 25K funded. I'll come up with something else right now while we're trading and stuff. But for the 50K TX3 funded account, I'll give that away. Let's get to 55 likes. We did 50 yesterday. We can do 55 today. I think we can do that. Deal? Type of 1 in the chat if you're down with that. Type of 1 in the chat. Type of 1 in the chat, and we can get this done. I've been struggling with myself with this thing that came to mind. I'm going to talk about it now. You know all these live streamers, and there's a lot of them now, but they call you guys like the chat. They're like chat. Type of 1 in the chat. Chat. Type of 1 in the chat. Type of 2 in the chat. I just feel weird calling y'all chat, so I'm gonna call you guys guys. That's what I've been doing. Subconsciously, I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, do I have to call these guys chat like these other streamers do? I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. Does that mean you do 50 curls because it would be buff chat times 2? Yes, I will try to do 50 curls. I will lower the weight. Okay, I will do 50 today. If we get to 55 likes, I'll just lower the amount of weight so that I can get to that 50. So I can't do 25-pound curls at 50 reps. Yes, TFU chat. Chat. Hey, chat. Chat, what should I do, chat? I just feel weird saying it, so I had to get that off my chest because I was thinking about it yesterday. Look, nothing's happening right now. Definitely just kind of chopping, so let's wait for a little bit more momentum. I think something at market open is going to be more interesting for us. We're just going to let price action breathe, let it do its thing. We're going to look at the polls here. Do the Feds drop interest rates tomorrow? 57% of you say yes, dude. Market bull. 14% of you say shh, bull's going to run for the hills. And 29% of you say I don't care either way. Okay. I'm with the I don't care either way. I'm going to trade it, whether it drops or doesn't. You know what I mean? Chat. Come on, chat. Sounds like I'm saying Chad. Chat. Or like if someone's name was Chet, Chet, but you don't say Chet because you say their name so much it just turns into chat. Chat. Sounds the same, right? Chat. I'm in London this week for work, and it feels weird knowing it's 30 minutes till market open. Back in the States, LOL. What time is it where you're at? Is it like the middle of the afternoon and you're like just standing the Variety Central? Are you just like standing in a crowd full of people downtown? If you have 30 winning days on an Express, can you request a payout every single day? No, I think that's for the live funded account. Angelo. So, because I was looking it up last night, I was like, oh, okay, what happens when they take me to live? If they take me to live, I don't know if I'm good enough to go to live, but if they do, after 30 days, winning days, you can request daily payouts. FPS, I don't care. LOL. What problems did you mention about the giveaway? TX3 funded, my affiliate person, the person that managed the affiliate, hasn't gone back to me for the giveaway yesterday, but he did this last week, and I had to talk to the owner. They're a great company. I know the owner personally through through a mutual. I know his father, who lives here in Scottsdale. I've worked with him for a little bit, and then he introduced me to his son, who owns TX3 Funded, and then I just have to message his son. But they're paying out. They're a pretty big prop firm. Good people. Yeah, everyone is Chet. Yeah. 2 p.m. Crazy, bro. That's crazy. FPS Golden NQ. Yeah, we trade Golden NQ here. Now I'm in the hotel chilling. Nice, bro. Chilling in London, eh? That's not too shabby, the variety. Not many people get to say, just chilling in a hotel in London. Very nice, brother. Very nice. All right, so there's a little bit of movement happening. Little bit. We've got the 1 hour demand here, somewhat of a double top forming on the 1 hour. So potentially maybe some shorts forming. If we get a nice pull, if we get a nice sell off here, maybe we wait for some retracement to go short. So not mad at this, but it's just slightly choppy. So we have this 5-minute demand or 5-minute supply. It's already been tapped. I already showed that. It's already been tapped, man. It's already been tapped. Let's clean it up slightly. This music is just vibing. I don't know if you guys know Elderbrook. He is my favorite house music, EDM. I don't know what he's considered, but Elderbrook is like, that's my jam. Every time I'm driving up north, hour 45-minute drive, I'll like turn them on, just vibe. That's what this music reminds me of. All right, so NQ, we're in the 1 hour demand, like I was explaining earlier. Potentially longs. Potentially going long in this 5-minute demand with the trend line break. Could be a nice little setup. Like we were explaining, short scalp maybe. If it holds this trend line, you might be able to take a short. Not financial advice, but I'd be venturous to say a high probability setup would be in this 5-minute demand to go long. You put a dancing emoji. You guys want Dancing Shack instead of Buff Shack? I'll do that. You know what I mean? Oh, never mind. Broke the trend line. It's going long. It's piecing. Oh, it's rejecting. Okay, gold is finally broken out. Excuse me, gold is finally breaking out short. So I'm going to leave this NQ. I have my alerts for a 5-minute demand down there. Switch over back to MGC. Okay, gold went short. Very nice trade. If you're in short, nice work. Now that we swept these lows and we are confirming lower, this 5-minute supply is a nice area, in my opinion, to short. So I'm going to open that up. It's in a 1 hour supply. We made the lows. So looking for a retracement back up into this area to go short. Maybe this music is too good. Is it like distracting me? Currently, right now on the screen is MGC. Unfortunately, I can barely see the chart. What time frame are you on, please? Yeah, no worries, no worries. I am on the 1 minute and 5 minute. I switch back and forth into 1 and 5. If you have a hard time seeing this, unfortunately, there's not as many people in there, but I have a horizontal stream going on. If you go to my channel, you can see there's a horizontal stream going on. Guys, if you haven't done so, it'd be mean so much to me if you tap the like button. And also, if I've earned it, subscription's a free way to support the channel. We also have a Discord. It's completely free. It's in the description below or the pinned comment above. If you're on your cell phone, it's going to be hard for you to click that button. You're going to have to copy and paste it to something off your phone to join the Discord. So, Matty Boy, Shackington, long time no talk. Hope all's well. What's up, bro? I'm doing well, brother. I appreciate you checking in. Hope you're doing well yourself. Hope you're doing well, Shackington. Oh, man. I remember you saying that the first. I was like, bro, I've never been called that before. All right, so definitely like the shorts in this 5 minute supply. Definitely. Gonna adjust it on my screen over here. Boom, boom. The EMAs on the 5 minute are getting tight. Might have to not use this music because it's so good. Maybe I'm a DJ. Maybe I'm a lost DJ. Like that was my profession in another life. Yo, this is a vibe. Yo, I want to add buttons of sounds on my stream deck, but you guys gotta tell me what to add. Like, what would be a funny sound for like a losing trade, and what would be a funny sound for a winning trade? Tell me what you guys think, and I'll start putting it on. We'll start feeling it out, seeing which one's funny and what's not. I know, Will, you got something funny to say, bro. I know you got like a good idea for a losing trade, maybe. You're jamming to no music for us. What do you mean? There's music, bro. Hold on. Is it not loud enough for you guys? All right, fine. I'm going to turn it up, bro. You're making me feel awkward, Will. That means I'm over here dancing to nothing to you guys. All right. Do you guys hear it now? Dang it. A fart for a losing trade. Okay. Okay. I can do that. Woo for winners. Woo. I don't know what that one is. I have to look at woo. Woo for winners. Okay. Music is low. Man, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna blast the music now. You guys freaking. How about that? Yeah, gold is leaving. Gold is leaving. Sucks, but I think, you know, if there is a retracement at the open, we'll go up here. Another one. 100%. 100% DJ Khaled. That one I am going to get. Another one. If we get a winning trade, another one. Now it's too loud. Okay, all right, hold on. Let me turn it back down. Okay, there you go. All right, I turned it down. Another one. Otaku will understand. Woo? I'm gonna have to look it up, bro. Dang, gold left us. It left us behind, y'all. It left us behind. If and only if we were live already, shorting up here would have been perfectly good because it, excuse me. All right, so this is essentially what we look for, but this 5-minute supply would have formed, right? Price broke down. This 5-minute candle, see how it broke these lows? 5-minute candle broke the lows. Entry in 5-minute supply, and what would you know? See this 5-minute candle wicked all the way up into our supply entry area and then went short. So now we're just looking at the next open available supply on the 5-minute, and it would be here. GC selling like crazy. Yeah, it is, man. It is. It's dumping. Getting close to the 1-hour supply. Or demand. You have to be anime fans. I see. The only anime I used to watch was Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon, bro. I know that's weird, but I grew up watching early in the morning before class. My parents we'd be ready and we're not leaving yet. I'd turn on the TV and Sailor Moon would be playing. Because you didn't have many choices back then. Just be watching Sailor Moon before they take me to school. I was in that made 843. Nice, Eric. Nice shot, bro. Good job, GG's. Hey, great content. Have you explored order flow? I used to look at order flow. It's a good strategy to add on. You could also look at volume profile indicator, which I was starting to use for myself on my trading view. I had volume profile indicator on. But it started making me a little too confused. I probably need to back test it a bit more instead of forward testing it because it ruins kind of what I'm trying to do within the day. But order flow is a good strategy or a way of checking the charts, like checking price movement, I should say. NQ trying to break the trend line. Nice. Aha! Sure. It's holding this 5-minute supply. I think that at market open, there's a good chance that price comes down and taps his demand and then goes along. MNQ. I have my alerts on MGC on MNQ. If we look at gold 5-minute demand, if we were to look at anything, I would draw out this area here. So if we were to look at like an extreme safe buy on gold, it would be right here in this box. Excuse me. Missed out on that gold sell. Wanted to retest around 50.75. 100%. That's what I was waiting for too. 50.75. 5-minute supply. At market open, there might be a chance where price just rips higher and then go short, but we shall see. We shall see, mi amigo. A few different choices. Market's about to open in 10 minutes, so I'm just gonna, let price action move a little bit more. Pardon me. What do you think of silver, brother? What's up, Christian? Silver is it's a big topic right now, so I don't really look at silver much, but silver and gold are pretty correlated. They move in the same direction generally. So what I think of silver is it's very hyped, lots of news about it. It might continue higher, but at some point there's going to be a strong sell-off, people taking profits. So I can see now the high is 117. Yeah. I'd be careful trading something that's so like on the news, It's like trading GME. You don't want to short GME. You know what I mean? Back in the day. So yeah. Ten minutes till market open, everybody. 10 minutes. 10 minutos. Sometimes where I want to short, bear too much heat. Yep, exactly, Christian. A little too much heat. It's good for scalping, but if you're trying to do something long, bro, little tight. Sometimes when I want to short a certain area, I'll just reverse my buy or reverse my trade and go long into the place I want to go short. And that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. We have a tie on the poll in the Discord. Oh, really? What do we got? Because I really want to focus on trying to help you guys. Dang. So in the Discord, if you guys go up to the poll, guys, I'll pin it to the pin message. Either end of the week trade recaps, Sunday night start of the week prep, or make more content. And there's a tiebreaker on the last two. So if you want something certain from me, go ahead and make a vote. Put a vote in on Discord. Yo, longs. I like longs. I like longs into our supplier to go short. But market's about to open. Not going to take it. Make more content and include Sunday night prep. Well, Eric, you can't have your cake and ice cream too, okay? It's one or the other, bro. I'm making a choice. If I do both, I'm gonna be so slammed. We gotta do one. What I should say, Eric, is I can do that. The truth is I can do both, but I have so much going on outside of trading that I can only do one for right now. So good thinking, Eric. You guys are crazy. Don't team up on me here. Check NQ. I hear you. Angelo, check in NQ. All right, NQ coming down to our 5-minute demand. Got it. I'm going to set one more alert just so that I'm prepared for that. Okay, guys, market open. Stay tight. Give the people what they want, Shaq. Bruh, I can't. There's no way to make more on the weekends. That means my weekends would be given to you guys. I need time for me too, okay? I still come in here on Tuesday at 2 p.m. and work till like 6:30 on the weekends, Sundays. I only do that on Sunday, which is why I'm fine doing a Sunday like afternoon like trade recap or prep for the week, because I can spend an hour within that 2 to 6 to do that. But I hear you guys. At some point when I can be full-time in trading, which I don't know if I ever want to be like literally full-time in trading. Maybe I'll do both. We are more important, bro. You guys are very important. Yes. Without you, I wouldn't have a community and a Discord and people to trade with. So you guys are very important. We are almost at 3,000 subscribers, guys. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much to everybody that has subscribed. If you have not subscribed yet, would love to earn your subscription. If I've done so, it's a free way. If you do so, it's a free way to just support me in the channel. Thank you so much. For whatever reason, the alerts aren't popping up on my head. I tested it out this morning and it's not happening. This Sunday, weekly review plus upcoming potential bias, etc. You can do it, Shaq. That is too funny. Let's see what the people choose. Okay, the votes gotta vote. Let the voters vote. ES is weak. Yeah, NQ is kind of doing the same, obviously. So 5 minutes till open. 5 minutes till open. Let's see what happens, guys. I'm still liking shorts up in this 5-minute supply on NQ. It's within a 1 hour supply. We've broken these lows. I think there's a good shot for it to go short. It's not the perfect setup, but you got to take the shot. You know what I mean? Every now and then you just got to take a shot. So I feel pretty good about this setup. Yo, I got a song for you. Can you play it on stream? It's AI generated. Yes. After market open, like as it starts to calm down, send it over and I'll play it. I don't think I know, but why is your name Shaq MT? Yeah, my name is Shaq. And then my last name's Topalis. And then I just did Shaq and then MT, Meshach Topalis, my initials. So nothing crazy. For a while, I wanted to make it manual transmission, like for a car, but I drove a automatic Supra for the last 4 years. So now I'm looking for a manual car. So then I'll change to Shaq manual transmission car. I want to change my vote. I pick all three. I don't think you can, bro. I don't think Discord will let you. I was trying to pick more than one. Y'all crazy, bro. Can't see what you're trading. This is NQ, or sorry, MGC gold. We're on gold right now. I sent it to you on Discord. All right, thank you, sir. Right after this morning session here, first 30 minutes or so, I will slap it on the Discord and play it, or slap it on the screen and play it. Good question. I thought it was Shaq MetaTrader. No, you just brought back so many traumatic memories. MetaTrader, bro. Alright, NQ's dropping, guys. NQ's dropping. Bro, I have to pee, so now I'm too close to. I gotta pee. I gotta decide. Be back. Type a 1 in the chat if you think I washed my hands, or type a 2 in the chat if you think I didn't. Because I went so fast. Do you think I washed my hands, or do you think I didn't? Dude, NQ almost tapped our 5-minute supply. Literally almost tapped it. And already bounced from it. Yeah, my hands are still wet. Y'all lay. I wash my hands, bro. I wash my hands. I've peed before where I didn't wash my hands because okay, I hopefully I'm not the only one. I gotta go and then I'm like super late, but majority of the time I'd say 80% of the time I wash my hands. Okay, guys, market open. Stay tight. Have fun. Be patient. Let the trade develop. Manage your risk. You just use antibacterial wipe. I am that guy, though. I do just use antibacterial wipes. Splash of water isn't the same as washing, bro. You're right. You're right. I went like and then ran out. 3, you went on your hands for efficiency. Stop, Will. What are you? Just stop. The visuals. No, the visuals, bro. Oh, man. Goodness gracious. I saw, yeah, NAS is dropping. NAS is dropping. Broke our 5-minute demand. It's popping up now. It's jumping up now. So might get some buyers. Oh, there it is. There it is. NAS is running. Popped our demand area. Too early for me to take anything. I'm not gonna jump on it. Dang, goodbye, NAS. Dang. My gosh. My goodness. My goodness gracious. NAS is gone. The NASDAQ 100. It's trying to break the trend line. Struggling a bit. I still like our shorts up in gold if we can get there. Not going to lie, I am really listening to this AI song. It's kind of fire. Will, I feel like you're going to troll us. Like you got something up your sleeves, bro. You always do. You always got something up your sleeve, bro. Okay, there goes NQ. Moolah went short. Nice, bro. Nice, nice, nice. If we get a 5-minute candle closure above this orange line, it'd be a break of structure. Then I would look for longs. Gold's coming up to our entry area. It's a bit of a high risk setup. You know, we are tapping to this 1-hour demand. So just a tad bit risky. Could just blow right through our demand area. NQ breaking hearts right now. Just this wick, this 5-minute candle is crazy. People who went long on that trend line break are hurting right now. Ignore the name, but it's a good song. Okay. All right, Will. I'm going to trust you. Don't do me dirty, okay? Don't do me dirty on the live, okay? Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. It's dry. I have the heater on. I bought a humidifier last night for my wife and I. World of a difference in her apartment. Like, bro, breathe. She's not feeling well right now, so her nose is like really like dry, and she's blowing it all the time because she's congested. And we bought that humidifier, and it changed our life. So now I have to get one for the office. I'm out of coffee. Your boy's out of coffee. That's dangerous. NQ shorts. My goodness gracious, bruh. Those shorts might be stepping up. It's a long way down if it does. It's a long way down for gold. Or long way down for NQ. So, if I'm looking at NQ, we didn't break the line. We didn't break the trend line. So, potentially shorting this 5-minute supply. Oh my gosh, so sorry guys, so sorry. Today's Money Tuesday. Yes sir, tenfold Tuesdays. I like that. I like that. Pardon me guys, I feel so bad. I'd be so annoyed if I was listening to this. I'd be like, I'm coughing in the mic. Goodness great, stop coughing in the mic. We're coming into entry. I'm not going to limit order in. I want to see what happens. Remember, with NQ, I'm waiting for a retracement to go short if it happens for us. My goodness, it's coming straight to the hour demand. Never mind. Scratch what I said. We might not get that retracement. It's just dropping. Crazy, bro. Yeah, I used to look at the higher time frame demands, but I don't anymore, bro, because it would throw me off so much. But I hear you. Yeah, I jumped the gun because I was worried it was going to tank and then leave me behind on gold. I feel you, bro. I know. I know. This thing might just rip higher, bro. We're at all-time highs with gold, so, you know, I might go in short and just keeps going higher. All right, we got 1 minute left on this 5-minute candle. Here's the thing, is it might not tap our entry area. Bro, are we not going to get filled? We might not get our fill. Fred, fill me. Excuse me. There's two trades forming here. There's one that we're in right now, this supply for 5 minute. I'm just going to see what happens. And then we have NQ coming back up to a 5-minute supply. I'm watching both right now. I'm in MNQ shorts. We need this 5-minute candle to close below the 200 EMA. I just closed the trade out. Not moving in the direction I want it to. I see gold pulling up. So I'm going to switch over. NQ pushing up higher was not safe to me. So when I saw gold rejecting the 5-minute supply, so I'm going to take that shot. I thought 5 was going to give me more space, so it didn't. We might get stopped out on gold. I thought 5 micros was going to give me enough space, but it's not. So I'm going to have to get stopped out and then look for an entry. This is the last minute candle. Very crucial. Very crucial on this 5-minute candle. Moving to break even. You have to see this 5-minute candle close bearish. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got to see this break. The retracement can stop us out, which is the problem. We really have to see this push. I'm probably too early in putting my stops at break even. I'm going to let this breathe. If I get stopped out at 250, I'm good with that. So we grabbed the 13 EMA on the 5-minute, which is good. It's a good bearish confluence, but we're also in a 5-minute demand, so we have to be careful. My take profit that I'm looking for is obviously always the swing low here if we get there. But there is also a 5-minute demand down here that is potentially available for us. I don't know if we're going to get down there, but I'm just going to hold or the swing low. Yeah, this 5-minute demand scares me, but you know what? Just gonna keep holding. Very nice. We're not in the clear yet, guys. We're not in the clear yet. Waiting for this 5-minute candle to close. Sorry, because I'm not replying back to you guys. Just focused here. Check my heart rate. $87. Not bad. Doing better. Doing better. $45 left on this 5-minute candle. 20 seconds left. Very crucial, very important. Deciding whether to go to break even or allow this to keep breathing. My mind's like racing to figure out, oh, do we continue lower? What do we do? You know, so just trying to watch price action and let the trade tell me what's going on. We don't know what's going to happen next. We don't know anything. I'm just riding the wave as best as possible. Hey, the haters are in the chat, guys. The haters are in the chat. Why no gym and why are you checking your heart rate? They must not know trading. And gym doesn't, you being fit doesn't mean that you could be a profitable trader. I'm a testament to that. Does that mean I want to stay fat? Absolutely not. I want to lose weight. I want to be skinny, but it doesn't mean that I can't be profitable. Alright, we had 2 5-minute candle closes. I'm going to put my stops above this 5-minute candle. Gym is discipline. Then answer the question, how am I disciplined with trading but not disciplined in the gym? I used to think the same way. I used to think I have to be extremely fit and disciplined in the gym so that I can be profitable, but it's not true. My issues with not being skinny and fit have nothing to do with not being disciplined. It has something to do with, and I say this not with boohoo, but it has something to do with my mindset, like something about myself. So I'm very aware of not being at the gym and being fat. It's like all these skinny people who are fit that, you know, they're always like, oh, why are you not skinny? And do you know that you're fat? Bro, fat people know they're fat, bro. Have a heart. Goodness gracious. People are crazy, bro. I guess you don't know that until you're fat, right? It's like you don't know what it's like to be on the fat spectrum until you're fat and then hear everybody talk about being fat. I used to be boohoo. Like, I used to be hurt by that, but now I understand myself. And I just like calling people out that call other people out that are fat. Why do you add to winning positions? Do you add to winning positions? I do. I'm probably sucking at it right now. I could probably add in, but we're so far deep that I'm just like, yo, I'm just gonna hold at this point. But bro, if you believe in me, bro, then why you have to be on here and say why no gym? Like, that's not love, bro. What does it mean? Like, do you really think you messaging to people saying why no gym is really gonna support someone that is struggling with their weight? I'm good. Like, I'm not gonna be taking offense. I'm a grown man. I understand myself. I know why I'm fat. I understand what I'm doing. But to people who are insecure, like, for you to just call them out, you know what I mean? That doesn't help people like that, bro. Try not to trail too tight. Bang! Dang it! I chickened out. I chickened out. I chickened out. I'm locking myself out all day. Oh man, GG's everybody. GG's. Let's go. I closed too early. I chickened out. I was trying to hold for the swing low. I've been here before. At this point, it's going to be painful if it continues to drop. But GG's, I'm out. Locked in $968. Whoa, what the heck? Oh, the 8 o'clock candle just hit. 8 o'clock candle just hit. That's when volume kind of steps up. If you took that trade, GG's. Good for you. Locked in the profits for the day. I forgot that we were trading on all the accounts, which is crazy on all four. But hey, we had a winner. Bro, that's $4,000. That's crazy work to me. Oh gosh, if it hits this level, if it hits this 5-minute demand, bro, that was $2,000. I'm gonna go cry. If it hits this 5-minute level, I'm gonna go cry because that was 2 G's right there. It's like $2,500, $2.5. Either way, that's greed. Take what's given to me. Just be thankful that we had a green trade. A lot happened there. I was biased on NQ shorts, but once I saw that the 5-minute, once I saw MNQ. Okay, so on the 5-minute, I was in short and it was playing out decently well on the short. Once I saw the 5-minute candle start to reject and push up, I knew at some point it's going to retest this wick anyway, so I just closed out quickly, right? And then I saw on MGC, I looked back at MGC, and I saw gold rejecting our supply zone. I was like, okay, great, it held. Then I saw that we had a trend line. I tried taking it on the break. I added in one contract only and took it all the way short. So that's why I wasn't saying much, is because I was like really hyper focused on what I was looking at and trying to make the right decision. And I'm happy with my decision as far as closing out NQ, not based off of like a hunch, but understanding that it's a high probability that the wick where my stop is going to get stopped out. So I'm just going to close the trade now, save myself that loss and reassess, right? And I know like the really good traders that I follow, that I know of, when they know a position's wrong and they don't like what they see and they get out quickly and don't even let it hit stop loss, that's a thing I'm trying to like form in myself. Like, yeah, I'm not liking the formation, just going to close out, reassess, and then try to enter in again. So I was happy with that. And then I saw the 5-minute break our supply zone, and I said, okay, at this point, it's breaking the supply. The EMAs are rejecting each other. There's a good chance that we can see the next swing low. So I waited for the trend line break. I added in one contract. We hit the swing low and took profit. So successful trading day. Oh my gosh, trade time's back. All right, let me try catching up with y'all. Yeah, I was wrong for saying that. No reason to say how he said it. Literally, I'm going to send my trade in Discord. Nice, I'll check that out. Didn't mean it like that, but I feel you. Hey, Nathan, if you're still here, code onward for 40% off. Sure if it still works though. Cool, thanks for that. I don't know if I'm cool with that, but yeah, sure. Nathan, the fact that you're still here and you took what I said like a man, and appreciate you just saying it. I'm cool with you, bro. I'm always open to building relationships with people, and when I'm wrong about things and people correct me, I do my best to accept the correction. And all I'm saying is, bro, just have a heart and be careful with what you say, because you never know, bro. I was once wanting to unalive myself back in the day, years ago, when I was a young 20-year-old with my weight. And, whenever I heard that stuff, it didn't help me. You know what I mean? Why no gym? You know what I mean? Like, obviously, I want to go to the gym. Obviously, I want to lose weight. There's a problem here. I can't figure it out. Like, that's all I'm saying. Just be careful with who you're talking to. With me, bro, we're good. I ain't gonna take what you have to say to heart. Like I already know myself. So okie dokie. W's, GG's, W's. I told my personal Instagram followers I will no longer post about wins and stuff like that on there. So now it's gonna be posted on the Matrix Trading channel only. But guys, GG's. Good job. Nice W's. We got dub. We had a quick loss on the first NQ long, and then we caught the shorts in the 5-minute supply on gold. Nice trade. A little bit hectic going back and forth, but nonetheless, we managed our emotions, we managed the risk, and we took profit. Good work, everybody. Well, get over it, bro. Weight loss is the gym kitchen, not at the gym. You're a man now, bro. My gosh, I love people like you. So ignorant to people. Like, you act like it's... You have no clue who I am and what my struggles are, but you have so much confidence to act like you know what you're talking about. If it was so easy, then all of the obese people in America would be listening to you. It's that easy. Bro, I used to be 420 pounds. I couldn't tie my shoes. Like, I was way bigger than this. I know I'm not happy with where I'm at, bro. Ignorant, bro. Ignorant people. But that's what I'm here for. All you people that are part of the crew and part of the team, I'm gonna stand up for you. Maybe you're not overweight, but like people like this is just crazy. We're coming in here trying to vibe. We're trying to have some positive vibes and like chill, make some money. Why no gym? Why not eat right? Bro, come on. You're talking about your perspective. I went through that ish also. You don't even know what I'm talking about, bro. You don't know what I'm talking about. Just because you were fat and then now you're skinny doesn't mean that you have the right to think that you know what you're talking about, bro. You don't. All right, I'm going to let you go. We can debate about that later, bro. Let's talk about trading. Why does everybody have to talk about my weight? Yeah, dude. Yeah, I am shocked, but I try not to think about how much I made for the day. But essentially with the 4 Express accounts, a 4K day, like, but yeah, I'm gonna try not listening to that in my head. So all right, Will wants me to play something on the Discord, so I'm a little nervous. Oh gosh, hold on. All right, here we go. Will, whatever I'm about to play, it better be good, okay? All right, Will wants me to play this song in the Discord. Let me know if you guys can hear it, okay? What is this?
Shack's eyes on the screen, markets dance and spin. Each trade a gamble, a risk, a win or a sin. The ticker ticks faster, the pressure builds up tight. Every loss a punchline, every win a fight. In the chaos, the noise, the endless night and day, Shack's mind races, heart heavy, no way to play. Oh, Shack's losing streak, the market's cool game. Each trade a battle, each loss a shame. But in the storm, a glimmer of light.
Wait the world.
Keeps him strong and bright. Through the highs and lows, through the wins and the losses, Shack's resilience, a force like a phoenix.
Bro, what in the world? Bro, what in the world is AI, man? That is hilarious. One, I don't know what to say, but two, thank you, I guess. Thank you for making that song. I don't know if I can play that as our intro, bro. It was a good song. It was a good song. Oh man, thank you for that, Will. I'm gonna have to show my wife that. AI scares me, bro. AI scares me. The fact that it can create that is just insane, bro. Thank you, Will. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, that was a banger. Not gonna lie, that was a banger. 100%. 100% banger. Will, thank you. Hopefully you didn't have to pay for that. Maybe AI did that for free. All right, man. Okay, I'm sorry then. It's all good, bro. What are you trading? We just took a trade on gold. Wow, trend line's so cool. Yes, sir. Trend lines are great. I know you're being sarcastic, but whatever. People hate so much on trend lines. Like, trend lines work. Duh. Do they work every day? No, they don't. Do they work all the time? No, they don't. Banger. Yeah, man. I am ecstatic. Thankful for the win. And just move on with the rest of the day and show up again tomorrow and see whatever's next. When did you start trading and how many times did you fail until you passed? Bro, that's a loaded question, man. I've been just trading since 2020. I have failed so much in prop firms. My funded Forex, those prop firm accounts, 100K was $500, bro. And I would blow those up. So I know I was spending a lot of money then. That was like 3 years ago. But yeah. 0 drawdown, banger for the day. True. We had a little bit. A little bit of drawdown. Oh, for you? Nice, bro. Congrats, Sleepwalker. No, I'm not. I learned trend lines from my school of thought. Got diploma. Oh. Oh, Fred. I mean, yeah. Fred, you're in the short live or the horizontal. My bad. Brother, I'm an orphan. Can you please help me with little money? I'm so sorry, man. I don't just give people money off of lives. I sent it. Sometimes you just gotta send it, bro. Sometimes you just gotta send it. Angelo, G. Sensei, no. Excuse me. Hey Shaq, what's up? What's up, Gilbert? What's up? Serrano, are you entering again? You know, I don't know, bro. Fred, I like seeing the full view. I agree, bro. That's why I have it up, but you know, it doesn't work that way. MNQ. I don't think I'm gonna take another trade because I have to leave here in 15 minutes almost. But I still have this new Express account. I didn't take a setup on it. I didn't trade with it, so maybe later in the day if a setup occurs. If there is anything, you know, potentially going along somewhere down here would be a setup. If price comes down here at some point today, going along down here. Gold, I think gold is going to make the next swing low. So could enter it in this 5-minute supply. And now it could probably go down to our swing low. So yeah. Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to trade the rest of it, but GG's today. I mean, really, honestly, we did a good job managing the trade. This is what it's like for the last 1, 2, 3, going on 4 weeks now on this account. Essentially, yeah, 100%, Will. Go for it. Hey, they got to be clean songs, though. I know, Will, you probably won't do that. But if anybody does put AI songs in there and they're nasty, you're out. Banned. Been a rough morning. Blew both accounts. Serrano, sorry, bro. I've been there. I feel you. You know, take a walk and just know that the markets will be here tomorrow, you know? Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. So our win rate, let's see what our win rate is. 42.86%. That means you can be profitable only being right 42% of the time. That should say something to you guys. You know what I mean? So don't worry about, there are too many guys that want to be, oh, my win rate's 80%. Like, who cares, bro? You can win at 30% win rate. You know what I mean? So, I just want to set the tone, like, guys, stop the guys out there that are focusing on trying to have a high win rate, it doesn't matter. I've lost 112 trades and only won 84. That's called risk management. So focus more on risk management over win rate, and also RR. Like the RR thing is a trap. Like trying to get 3R or 2R every single time and see how many R's you're getting could be a trap. I look at the charts and I see where take profit should be, and I'm going to take the profit. As long as I'm doubling my money, at least doubling my money, I'm good, but I'm not looking for that, okay? I'm just taking profit in certain zones and levels and getting out, okay? So RRs are cool. Like, obviously, if I look at them, like, okay, my average win is 2.35 R. So, okay, great. I'm doubling my money. But if you like, oh, I'm going to catch a 8R trade, and I'm going to snipe up in that fair value gap and be the entry and top tick that thing and then sell it at the very bottom and get a 15R trade, like, that's all fugazi. It means nothing. The biggest guys, biggest guys aren't looking at RR. I guarantee it. They're looking at, yo, I went in full size, $1 million, got out, you know, made 20 grand on the trade, done for the day, or, you know, waiting for the next setup. Like, they're not looking at RR. They're managing their emotions. They're looking at the trade. They're adding into winners. You know what I mean? They're waiting for setups. And I'm trying to be like them. I just want to be like them. Fred, you're still in gold? Nice, bro. Nice. Been a rough morning. Study your loss and rebuild, bro. Nice job, man. Glad to see you cooking. Thanks, man. Thanks, Omar. Appreciate it, bro. Depends on his risk management. 100% risk management is everything. What's the best way to study a loss and journal it? Look, I used to overcomplicate it, but the best way, in my opinion, is to write down. Don't analyze the loss. Analyze if you're taking the same setup. That's all that matters. Because if you're taking somewhat of the same setup every single time, then you can look back at X amount of trades and see if your strategy is working. So I won't take too much time on it. But for instance, this is our entry area on the 5-minute supply. Okay. That's where I was planning to enter in. Here. Okay. Sometimes price will come in, I'll limit order in, and it'll go all the way up and stop me out. And then come back down. Sometimes price will tap me in and then just reject. Right? And then sometimes price will fill me in and just keep going higher, and I'd be completely wrong. So it's not about journaling the loss per se. It's about taking the same setup, and if the loss was a good loss or a bad loss. Meaning, if I got in this limit order here and I got stopped out here, I'm happy with that loss. If you can start narrowing down good losses and bad losses, you'll do much better. So for instance, let's say I try shorting for whatever reason. I just like say, yeah, you know what? Shorts look good right now. Shorts look good right now. I'm going to go short right now. And then it stops me out. And I had no confluences. I had no reason to get in, but I did. And I just got stopped out. That's a bad loss. That's actually very, very bad trading. That's when you tell yourself like, crap, you know, I'm just getting in trades and losing. But what changes in your mind is when you're taking a setup, and let's say this is a setup and I get stopped out and it keeps going higher, you say, hey, that's the game. The setup only works 50% of the time. So some days are going to be bad, and sometimes you're going to be a winner, sometimes going to be a loser. But you have to narrow those trades down. If you start taking emotional trades and not know if they're a setup, then you're taking emotional losses. So hopefully that helps. Metrics, specific trade metrics, things you shouldn't have done but did. 100%, yep. And studied the metrics, yep, exactly. I bet this guy even knows the percentages of those scenarios. Yeah, about 40% win rate. His advice is on the basis you actually have a game plan, one you only know and trust. Amen. That's literally it. The game plan that we have now, that with the supply and demand break of structure and whatnot, like, I have all my faith in that setup, that it's going to win X amount of time. and it's not always perfect, and the entry of that setup isn't always perfect, and sometimes it wicks really high and stops me out and I have to re-enter, and sometimes it just breaks right through and never comes back. But as long as you focus on that setup, you'll find profitability. Okay, that being said, gents, I appreciate you. If you have not subbed, love to earn a subscribe from you. 2, if you haven't joined the Discord is completely free. We chat up in there, we're trading in there, we're having fun. I'm gonna do a game night soon. I'm gonna get a TV in my office, bring my PlayStation out here. We're gonna play Warzone with Fred, and I don't know, some of the other games everybody has, so we're having a good time. We didn't hit the 50 likes, so we're gonna be a little short today. So I'm gonna stack up on that. But I gotta hit the road by 8:30. I cannot be late to this meeting. So that being said, genuinely thank you so much for you guys being a part of this. You know, I will say we're never promised tomorrow. I might never wake up again, or, you know, Lord willing, I see tomorrow. But, you know, you're never promised tomorrow. All you have is today, and do your best to be present with your family and friends and live today like it's your last.